This video covers everything you need to know about TFT Set 12 and its possible metacomps to try out when patch 14.15 goes live. The Magic and Mayhem TFT Set 12 is very different from Inkborn Fables. It's also slightly more complicated with the addition of the charm mechanic. Charms are awesome, but the added decision-making had me dizzy plenty of times during PvE testing. The set also includes 60 champions instead of 59. Over 100 augments were added, and several vertical traits are worth playing at launch. We have already posted an overview video of this set on our channel. Not only that, we have new augment analyses and a few PvE gameplays too. Do check out the links in the description below. Are you ready to dominate TFT Set 12? In this video, we'll break down the top metacomps for patch 14.15 to give you the edge you need. There are various easy reroll vertical comps such as Honeymancy, Witchcraft, and Eldritch. Right now, we will focus on the best reroll, AP-based, and AD-based comps. Let's start with this AP-heavy comp featuring Chrono and Preservers. What are these traits? The Chrono trait enhances our team's abilities with healing and power boosts. The Preserver trait provides regular healing to your team every 3 seconds, and if they're at full health, they restore mana instead. When should you play this comp? If you see Chrono or Preserver-based augments or emblems. If you get more copies of Karma, build layout. This will be our final board with 4 Chrono, featuring Karma as our main carry, with Camille as the secondary carry option. We also have other carry options such as Morgana, Nami, and Norra. For tanks, we have Vex and Rakan. This comp can be very flexible based on available emblems. Game plan. In the early game, level up to 4 at stage 2 to 1. Use someone like Zoe as item holder for Karma. In the mid-game, add Preserver units. Use Galio as item holder for Nasus. Use Jayce as item holder for Fiora/Gwen. What is important to do while playing this comp? Try to get to level 8 early and stabilize the board. Make sure to 2-star all our units. Pair Yumi with Karma. The most important thing is to pick a combat augment during 4 to 2 to improve the firepower of our comp during the late game. These are some ideal augment choices. Regarding itemization, these are the ideal item choices for main carry Karma, secondary carry Camille, and for legendary Morgana and Nami. For tanks, these item combinations are universal and can be equipped on Rakan or Vex. Based on the available items, we can switch the secondary and tertiary carries. There's always more possibility and flexibility with available emblems and items. Now, let's move on to the next AD-heavy comp featuring Bastion and Faerie with Kalista carry. What are these traits? The Bastion trait gives your allies armor and magic resist, providing obvious defense. The Faerie trait boosts health and creates special items that improve with each trait tier. Faerie champions can use unique items, including a crown that amplifies damage and an armor that provides healing based on the crown's damage. When should you play this comp? If you see Faerie-based augments or emblems. If you get more copies of Kalista, build layout. This will be our final board with 4 Bastion and 4 Faerie, featuring Kalista as our main carry, with Xerath and Milio as secondary carry options. Multi-Striker and Pyro synergy will be a great addition to this board. For tanks, we have Taric and Rakan. Game plan. In the early game, level up to 4 at stage 2 to 1, and equip items on stronger units. In the mid-game, level up to 6 at stage 3 to 2. Activate 4 Bastion synergy. Continue slamming carry items. What is important to do while playing this comp? Try to get to level 8 early and stabilize the board. Make sure to 2-star all our units. Equipping a couple of Rage Blades on Kalista is key. As usual, we pick a combat augment during 4 to 2 to improve the firepower of our comp during the late game. These are some ideal augment choices. Regarding itemization, Kalista with a couple of Rage Blades and the Faerie crown is ideal. These are the item choices for main carry Kalista, secondary carries like Milio and legendary Xerath. For tanks, these item combinations are universal and can be equipped on Taric or Rakan. Based on the available items, we can switch the secondary and tertiary carries. There's always more possibility and flexibility with available emblems and items. Let's move on to the final reroll comp on the list featuring the Witchcraft trait with Syndra, Cassiopeia, and Fiora carries. What is this trait? The Witchcraft trait debuffs enemies with effects that scale with the number of cursed units. Enemies shrink, heal witches, take extra true damage, and eventually get stunned and transformed into frogs, with all curse effects becoming stronger. When should you play this comp? If you see Witchcraft-based augments or emblems. If you get more copies of Syndra, Cassiopeia, and Fiora, build layout. This will be our final board with 4 Witchcraft, featuring Syndra and Cassiopeia as our main carries, with Fiora and Morgana as secondary carry options. Preserver synergy will be a great addition to this board. For tanks, we have Neeko, Swain, and Rakan. Game plan. In the early game, play around Witchcraft units. Level up to 4 at stage 2 to 1. In the mid game, level up to 6 at stage 3 to 2. Add Bastion or Incanter units, being at level 6 2-star all units. Slow roll at level 7 for Cassiopeia/Neeko 3-star. What is important to do while playing this comp? Try to be at level 6 and don't spend gold on leveling up. Slow reroll and make sure to max Syndra and Cassiopeia. Pick an econ-based, rerolling, or HP regen augment to make our task easier. As usual, we pick a combat augment during 4 to 2 to improve the firepower of our comp during the late game. These are some ideal augment choices. Regarding itemization, Cassiopeia with a couple of Rage Blades and a Hex Tech will be great. These are the item choices for main carries Syndra and Cassiopeia, secondary carries like Fiora, and for legendary Morgana. For tanks, these item combinations are universal and can be equipped on Neeko, Swain, or Rakan. Remember, flexibility and positioning are key to mastering these comps. That brings us to the end of this video. These are just predicted meta comps for the upcoming set 12. Detailed gameplay analysis of these comps will be updated soon on our channel. Which comp are you excited to try out? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. For more interesting and informative content, subscribe to our channel, ItemSwap.